Okay, this is vision number 4 from Soldier. East Coast tsunami was given to her in the spring of 2014. She says, my husband and I were somewhere on vacation or something, and we saw a great tsunami approaching. It was so massive that it looked like a dark cloud in the sky. It wasn't until it started to get closer that we could see it was a massive wall of water, taller than the trees on this mountain. The wall of water and the clouds actually seemed to touch each other. We jumped into an SUV and started driving up a large mountain. When we got near the top, we saw an abandoned building. Not knowing what to do, we got out of the car and climbed up on top of that building. Soon, others were right behind us and followed suit. Then I heard a voice from heaven that called my name and said, why are you afraid to die? If you die, you will be with me. If you survive, you will be left with these people on top of this building and others. In trying to survive, they will kill you for food and resources. And I was left pondering which is worse, to perish and see Jesus, or to try to survive and to fight with the strangers for the food and resources. And she says her interpretation is that there is a tsunami, a literal tsunami coming to the East Coast, and it will be so massive that it will be unprecedented. And years later, this vision was confirmed by Patricia Green and everybody knows there's so many tons of tsunami visions. Everybody's having them. Everybody knows. If you're on the coastlines, you need to get off. If you're on the islands, you need to get off. But it's like you said, like she said, is surviving, surviving for what? Hell on earth? You need to, your soul needs to survive. That's the thing you need to take care of first. Yes, lots of people are going to survive even after Noah's flood. There was a repopulation. We know there's going to be a millennial reign after this, that there will be peace on earth for 1,000 years, and there will be high technology, and Christ will reign on earth, and it's going to be awesome. But to get there, if you're going to survive the tsunami, pray about it. Pray about it if you're not supposed to move. If it was me, I'd get off the coastlines anyway. I just would. But yeah, that's coming in. And I saw, also had a vision of cataclysm on the East Coast. I wasn't told what it was. I was just shown the map and the circles and stuff. So I definitely think East Coast. I'd get off the East Coast, folks. I'd get off the East Coast. I was going to say that I know a lot of people interpret these tsunami dreams as it's a spiritual tsunami. It's water, it's a spirit, and there's this huge outpouring of spirit coming and all that. And I believe that. I absolutely believe that that is coming. But I think these tsunami dreams, they're literal. They're very literal. This thing is coming. I don't know. We've heard so many different theories on it. I don't know which one is right. But there is a celestial event, a cosmic celestial event coming. It comes periodically throughout world history. That's why we see civilizations and pyramids on the ocean floors, and Atlantis sunk and all that. And then we see, like it was off of Afghanistan, a new island just rose. That this happens. Noah's flood, is one of them. When the firmament was busted last time this object came through. I don't know. I know I've studied forever on all of the Planet X and Nibiru and, 7X and all that. And I do believe that is the object. How, when, why, what, I don't know. I'm trying to learn. So, but no, I'm saying that to say that these are literal tsunamis. There are literal tsunamis coming on every coastline. That's why people are, well, I'm dreaming of a West Coast tsunami. Well, I'm dreaming of an East Coast tsunami. I'm dreaming of one in Puerto Rico. I'm dreaming of it, in Hawaii. And that's why, because it's going to be, the globe is going to shake. And that's what it says in Isaiah. It says that literally the earth will be moved from its orbit, that it will wobble like a drunkard. And you see in the past, it's already happened, that we had that our axis isn't straight, that our axis tilts and the earth wobbles already from the last cataclysm that changed the earth. And so a lot's going to change again when this comes through. And you'll see, like the Japan earthquake, they talk about, oh, well, the Japan earthquake was so big that it actually shifted our axis a degree or whatever. And it's like, You got that backwards. How can you say that? No, it was our planet's axis being shifted that caused the Japan earthquake, because this object is already pulling on our magnetic field, and that's what's causing all the climate chaos that they are trying to cover up with SUVs, which I thought was funny that she took an SUV, you know, up to escape the tsunami. But anyway, that's my take on it. Please share your take on it. I'm not the last word on anything. I'm just a girl, just doing my job for the Lord and sharing these things. So be sure and put your take down in the description box. Let's talk about this. Let's get some of this stuff figured out. Now's the time. All right. I love you guys. God bless you all. All right, so those of you who are new to this channel, I want you to know right up front, this isn't for religious folks. That's not what we're doing here. We do talk about Jesus Christ, the same, the same entity that a lot of these religions talk about, but we're talking about a real higher life form, a real supreme being. So that being said, I know a lot of atheists probably already clicked off before I even finished that spiel. If you're still here, know that I know where you're coming from. I was the same way. I was brought up in public school and I was spoon-fed all this information, just the way the elitists wanted to form my worldview. And I had to research for 20 years on my own to re-educate myself. So we know that the public school system has become their re-education camp, and that they get to indoctrinate us almost from the time of birth all the way through the university system. And they have a sort of soft tyranny that even when you get out in, say you're teaching in the university system, you still have the speech and thought police that don't allow you to research or discuss these, what some call fringe topics. But now's the time to wake up. It is the revelation. It is the revealing and the unveiling, and everything that has been in the dark is coming to light. And that's what we're talking here about. A lot of fringe scientists, a lot of fringe science, and the technological apocalypse, that these technologies, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you don't believe in Jesus Christ. It doesn't matter, because the end is coming. The end is coming. Singularity is coming. Artificial intelligence is coming. Quantum computing is coming. Interdimensional barriers are being broken. This CERN is happening. This is happening, folks. This is happening. Life as we have known it, it's never going to be the 1950s again. It's never going to be the 80s again. Never going to be the 90s again. Life as we have known it is about to change. It's about to end. The end of life as we have known it is now. It is now in our lifetime. So at least, of course, I encourage everybody, you have to be linked in to Jesus Christ. You have to receive that. We're talking about artificial intelligence and singularity now as humans. God is way ahead of us. He is way ahead of us. He explains clearly. It's like a wireless download. You have to receive the Spirit of Jesus Christ into your soul. You have a hard drive, and you have to get that download, and you have to upload your identity into Him, and you become one. So this is a very real thing. Watch the videos. I'll explain it all in depth and from a scientific point of view. So I want to make sure that, that you atheists don't get turned off by this. You need to hear this. You need to hear this, because science proves that the Bible is true. Science is just now catching up with the Bible. And we'll talk about all sorts of sound frequency technologies and everything, and we'll bring this home to you. But don't think this is a religious channel that you need to click away from. This is a scientific channel. It just so happens that we've been lied to. And science and religion, or science and Christ, do not oppose each other. They are not opposing forces. Science supports the reality of this supreme being. And he has a name, Yeshua HaMashiach. Jesus the Christ, the Father and the God of humanity, of humankind. So stay tuned in. And as always, if you need a Bible, because that's where the story is, that's where the truth is, it's where the genealogies are, all of it's there. Human history, the history of the world, the cataclysms that changed things and, had the sunken civilizations and new ones rose, and all of the lost technology that we see the aliens have, all that. It's all in the Bible. The hybrid condition, the contamination of the human gene pool, it's all in there. You're going to need one. If you can't afford to get one on your own, you don't know where to get one, you just don't want to be bothered with it, contact me. My information is down in the description box, and I will get you a Bible. So I guess that's it. Just get ready. Let's get ready, because Jesus Christ is coming. The dimension barrier is about to be broken, and Jesus Christ is coming. And there's a lot of deception, so you don't want to be following the wrong one. You want to be found on the wrong side of this thing. So just know that, and I love you guys. God bless you.